So this is just me documenting my own journey in terms of how I'm planning to make as much money as I can in my early 20s and how I'm planning to do it via video editing and as well as some motion graphic design. So I'm just gonna break down all of the clients that I have right now and how I actually acquired them in the first place. So here is all of the clients that I have right now. So I'm just going to go through it one by one and then I'll just tell you how I actually acquired these clients in the first place and what are the deliverables that they are having. So the first one, which is a automation AI podcast channel. So we are on a fixed deliverables. So I am doing a bunch of short format for them. I'm doing a bunch of long format intro editing for them. And this is a very fixed like a monthly thing. And how I actually acquired this client is actually based on cold outreach. So I actually saw a bunch of videos from these people and I just sent a bunch of email to them and then I didn't offer to do some free work. I actually did some free work upfront and then I just sent it to them and then I say I just told them that you can use it whenever you want, however you want. And yeah, I just give them all of the stuff that they need. And then eventually they just asked me to help manage their podcast channel and I'm doing it completely autonomous. So I am thinking of all of the video title, SEO description, the timestamp, the short format, where to clip it, when to clip it, all of the caption, all of the branding guide and everything. But once everything is up and running, it should not take a lot of time from me in order to deliver all of the deliverables for them. So this is a very good, very good evidence of how a single cold outreach can result in such a big difference in terms of your revenue and in terms of your overall ability to make money. Okay. So the number two is actually a trading channel, which is I'm focused on motion graphics and the animation stuff. And I'm not sure if you guys saw something like this before, but it's some sort of like a Danco animation previously. Um, it's highly inspired by I think Wise Marketing. I think that's how you pronounce the name, but essentially that's the style that I'm going for. So the trading channel is basically like a prop firm, and I'm just doing all of the animations for them, and then I'm just trying to get them more exposure as I can as possible, as much as possible. So how I actually acquired this client is previously I've worked with them through Fiverr and Upwork, but ever since then I've increased my price over and over again until this point because I have more experience. I brought them a bunch of views, a bunch of likes, a bunch of exposure, and then I can demand more. So that's just how it is. Because in order to charge a lot for videos, for animations, it has to be valuable to the business owner. You get what I mean? So if you're not if it's just looks nice, if it doesn't perform, you can't even charge a hefty amount to the clients because it wouldn't even make sense for them to pay for such things. It needs to work, okay? So that's how I'm able to move them to a monthly subscription. So I just have a set deliverables set for them, and then I would just provide all of the audios through AI or through like viral videos, viral or whatever. So I just manage everything for them, and I also manage the posting for them. So yeah, basically they just handed off all of the social media content for me. I use a lot of AI, use a lot of software to help me reduce the time needed to actually get this animations up and running. And yeah, basically that's how I acquired them. So I actually recommend Fiverr and Upwork to start if you don't have any experience. But once you have more experience and you know you can deliver results, it's best that you actually move on from Fiverr and Upwork, instead of trying to stay up there and try to get clients up there. I know it sounds kind of weird, but most clients that go on Upwork and Fiverr to find video editors, they are not expecting to pay 2,000, 3,000, or even 4,000 US dollars for a month for videos and stuff. They are expecting to pay like what, like $500 for them. So I would not recommend Fiverr and Upwork if you really want to scale this up. But if you're just starting off, great. It's a great place to let you practice your skills, get some experience and stuff, get the ball rolling. And the third one is actually a marketing agency, but most of it is basically freelance work. They have a video editor in house, but I am mostly doing the motion graphic stuff. And this this thing is not a monthly subscription. This is like a contract basis. So whenever they have any work that they want me to do or perform, I would just send them an invoice and just get working. And how I actually get this client is actually pretty funny. So it actually ties back to the number 4, which is the spirituality person. So when I reach out to to the person number 4, it's actually through cold DM on Instagram. So pretty funny. I saw that they're posting a bunch of stuff that talks about spirituality and talks about like motion graphics. All of the videos is motion graphics and stuff. I just thought, yeah, I can do a better job than whatever this guy is doing. I just sent a DM saying that I can do free work for you. If you want it, take it. If you don't want it, it's fine. And then they say, yeah, sure. Then I just proceed to make a banger video for them. And then they hired me on the spot. I think for like 10 videos for $1,500, which is a great deal. This person has been with me for like almost 3 years now. And at one point he's paying me about $5,000 a month. So that's crazy. But it's for a lot of work. So yeah, so it just shows you, it's just evidence that cold outreach can be very powerful sometimes. And he actually owns a marketing agency, so that's how I got connected to the marketing agency of them to do some freelance work. And so this 3 and number 4 and it's tied together. And I'll just move on to number 5, which is a book launch for animations. And this is basically a freelance work. And the reason how I met this book launch person is actually it's actually quite funny. I actually also did like code DM, and then I just sent to a bunch of people, and then they actually responded. Then I just went ahead and made a banger video, and I think that video got like 1 million impressions on Instagram alone. So they hired me on the spot, and I'm just been doing promotions and animations for them, and then they are sometimes using my animations for ads for like organic content and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I got the client. So you can say that basically all of my clients, I am not paying any ads. I'm not doing anything because I want to save money. I don't like spending money on ads. So cold outreach is your best friend if you don't want to spend any money, which is free. You only spend with your time. So I would recommend everyone to start with cold outreach first because one, it's free, and two, you have no resources. It's the best platform to use if you have no resources. You can do cold outreach through email, through Instagram DM, through Twitter or whatever. You should message them on as many platforms as you can possibly, especially when you are doing free work upfront. You should make sure that they see it. And in order to make sure that they see it, you have to DM them on multiple platforms and multiple times. Yeah. So that's what I would recommend for beginners to start. And here is this is the rundown of the actual stuff that I have for all of my clients. I'll see you next time.